Hey everyone, for today's video I wanted to share with you guys my top favorite foundations for dry skin. As you guys know, I have super dry skin and I have come to a conclusion that not every foundation works for me. So I am sure I'm not the only one out there that has super dry skin and that has tried so many different foundations and they just feel heavy, cakey, they break into your skin and they just don't look cute. If you want to see my top 6 foundations for dry skin, then just keep on watching. So I'm gonna try to do it in order. So I'm gonna start off with my number 6 foundation. Just because I go through phases and I have times where that foundation works for me the best, but then I have some other times throughout the year, I don't know what triggers my skin, that I start developing like some type of like little rash because of this foundation. But yet, like when I do use it, I love it. I have purchased so many bottles of this foundation and it's actually a drugstore foundation, and it is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Foundation. I use the color W6 or Warm Sun Beige, which is definitely my color. I love this foundation because it's super dewy, so it definitely helps hydrate my skin. It looks super beautiful, especially in the summertime. I don't know why I'm swatching it because you guys can really see the swatch, but it is a beautiful foundation. It lasts me the entire day. Like if I'm going to work 8-9 hours, I come back home and it still looks flawless on me. It covers really well. It's kind of like a medium to full coverage foundation, I would say, because you can build it. You can just apply one sheer layer and it's going to look like kind of like medium. It's going to even out your skin tone, cover up any imperfections, not to the max, but it will do a really good job. My favorite part of it is that it makes my skin look super dewy and luminous throughout the entire day, and it doesn't make me greasy. I mean, not that I'm ever greasy, but I actually don't even set this foundation. Like I just applied it on my hand here and it sets on its own. So even though it's dewy and luminous, you don't really need to set. My number 5 favorite foundation is the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. And this foundation is so gorgeous, so beautiful for dry skin, and honestly I think for pretty much any skin type. It's not super dewy like some people say that it is, at least not for my skin complexion or my skin type, but it is beautiful. Like it sits really beautifully on my skin. It doesn't set on my dry patches when I have any, and it just lasts throughout the entire day. This foundation is not my top favorite foundation because of the fact that it costs like I think $60, which is ridiculous. So I definitely don't wear it on an everyday basis because it is too damn expensive for you to wear it every single day. But it is a beautiful foundation. Again, it doesn't make me luminous, it just makes my skin look natural and healthy. As coverage, I want to say that it's medium coverage as well. You can definitely build it up. I don't like to build up the coverage on my foundations just because I feel that I don't know, I don't like the heavy cakey feeling on my skin, and that's why I have bought so many foundations that I end up returning or keeping and never using them or giving them away just because they feel heavy on my skin. So I typically just go for 1 layer. This foundation you can actually apply 2 layers and it still won't feel heavy, which is a plus for me. It doesn't settle into my little fine lines, which I have some around here, underneath my eyes, and like around my mouth, so it doesn't do that. It's a gorgeous foundation, and it definitely deserves all the raving that's going around social media in regards to this foundation. So I definitely recommend it if you have $60 to splurge on a foundation. My number 4 favorite foundation would be also by L'Oreal and also True Match Lumi, but it's the cushion one. It's a fairly new foundation. I really love the finish. I love the coverage. I love how easy it is for you to just put your sponge in here or your brush and just apply it all over your skin, and it's just super simple to use. It's super luminous. I want to say it's a little bit more luminous than the original True Match, at least on me. The coverage is beautiful. Like again, I want to say it's a medium coverage. I think I go more for the medium to light coverage foundation than full coverage. I definitely think I do, because anytime I get a full coverage I don't like it. Anyways, it's a beautiful foundation. It's a little bit more expensive than the original True Match, which I don't know why. I'm guessing it's just because of the packaging. I think it's about $16. I picked it up at Walgreens. Don't quote me on it because my memory is not very good looking, so, but I do think it's around that price range. The only reason why it's probably like not in my top 2s is because they don't have a really wide color selection like they do on the regular True Match Lumi. I picked this one up in N5.5. I usually, like I said on the other one, wear W6, and I couldn't find that color. I don't know if it was my Walgreens or what, but they didn't have many different colors, and this one actually ended up being a little bit too light for me. I do make it work. What I usually do is I just go around it with bronzer or maybe with a different setting powder to make it match. I definitely won't be able to wear it in the summertime once I get a little darker. So that's the main reason why it's not like in my top 2. But it is a gorgeous and beautiful finish. If you can find the right tone for you, you're gonna love this foundation. I actually don't have to set this foundation either, so that is definitely a plus. My number top 3 foundation is actually not a foundation, it's a BB cream. And this one is by Garnier. I'm pretty sure you guys heard of it. I have purchased about 2-3 tubes of this one, so I really like it. I love it for every day. The coverage is beautiful. It's definitely sheer to medium coverage. You can build it up. I like to apply it with my fingers, with my beauty blender. Like, it's super simple for you to apply it. It's actually what I'm wearing today. I usually wear it on days where my skin is behaving and it's being good to me, or on just days that I don't want to wear heavy makeup for like work. If I'm just running out to pick up some errands and I want to look a little bit decent, this is what I would put on, like I said, with either my fingers or a brush or a beauty blender. It lasts all 8 hours that I'm at work. I do have to set this one though. If you don't set it, you're actually gonna feel it like a little bit wet and it will not last as long. I love the color. I am actually in the color medium deep. When you first apply it on your skin, it looks a little bit more red and like it won't go with my skin tone, but I think it oxidizes and it actually just converts into my complexion. So it is what I'm wearing today. I love this foundation. I usually top it up with a little bit of setting powder, some concealer, and I am good to go. And it is cheap, like $8-9 I think, so love that one. So my number 2 foundation that I have been obsessed with, and it's rare because I never liked MAC foundations, but this one I love. It is the MAC Studio Waterway SPF 30 foundation. I am in love with this foundation. It's water weight, so it's super light on your skin. It has beautiful coverage. It evens out my skin tones. It doesn't settle into my fine lines. It looks super glowy, natural, and healthy. It lasts the entire day. I am obsessed. Like, when I have this foundation up, a lot of people always compliment my skin, so I just love it. I am in the color NC42. I have to go buy another one because I finished this one already, so I really recommend this one. Sometimes I set it, sometimes I don't, so you don't really have to set it if you don't want to, but if you want it to really last over 8 hours, then you might want to set it. It's MAC, so they definitely have a wide range of colors. It's not too expensive. I believe it's like $29, tops $32, so it's definitely a good price foundation. And then finally, my top favorite foundation of all times, and I have purchased this one so many times, it is the NARS Sheer Glow Foundation. I don't even have any words to tell you how much I love this foundation. This foundation is super lightweight on my skin. It makes my skin super radiant, super luminous, super healthy. It lasts the entire day. It has beautiful coverage. It doesn't settle into my fine lines. It's just my top favorite foundation. I don't have any more either. As you can see, the tube, you can probably see it, but it's gone, so I have to buy another one. So soon I will be purchasing these two, which are my top favorites. And I think that it's it. Oh, I am in the color medium dark 1 Syracuse. I definitely recommend this foundation if you have dry skin. It won't sit on your dry patches, and it's going to give you a beautiful natural glow. So that is it for my top 6 favorite foundations for dry skin. Please let me know which one is your favorite foundation for dry skin. I really want to try as many as I can because I am stuck with these. Like, I have tried so many foundations, and like I said, I either end up returning them or keep them in my drawer, and whenever I use them I regret it just because my skin feels so heavy and cakey. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and that you found it helpful. Once again, thank you so much for watching. You guys don't understand how much I appreciate your support. Don't forget to like the video, share on your social media, and to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Besos, and I see you next time.